Good morning, 20th of September. Fall is upon us. It's time to start saving seeds. This is a couple of bean plants that I left to go to seed, and I've taken a few pods off, which I'm going to save the seeds from, and the rest of them I'm going to take them off. Hopefully today, all of them, leave them into a cool, dry place where they dry off, and then use them spring for seeds. There's a bee, and it's all about being independent of the commercial system, and saving seed yourself and producing more food, which is every time we save seed, it kind of develops to our local environment, to our microclimate where we grow it. So it's the best if we save seeds ourselves. The plants gradually will acclimatize to our microclimate and produce even better. There's this chili plant which has got quite a few chilies on it, and I'm gonna save seed from it too. I had to move these couple of spinach plants. They look quite sad at the moment, but they will bounce back up. Once again, same thing with the sunflowers. I'm gonna harvest these 2 heads today and save some of the seeds for myself to plant next year. Some of the seeds I'm going to share with my chickens. Oops. There is Dizzy sitting up there. She shouldn't be coming out. Yeah. Hello, Dizzy. I need to go back in. And I'm very happy with my apple plant. Beautiful apples, and they look very tasty. We've tried one of these Granny Smiths the other day. That tasted great. So in a few days we're gonna be taking some more apples off, and they're gonna start ripening towards the end of September, October, and then we'll enjoy that. Next year round I'll put them in bigger pots. I'm quite happy with the yield in these small pots, and let's hope they produce even better in the bigger pots. Here we've got a massive cucumber which I left to go to seed, and I'm gonna be harvesting it in a few days and saving the seed from it, and hopefully I'll bring you along and show you how do I do it. Tomatoes, they were great. Enjoyed a lot this year. Amazing tomatoes, amazing cucumbers. I'm gonna show you how do I save my tomato seeds as well, but I'm not gonna be saving seeds from this plant because I'm not sure which variety is this one. I bought it as Crimson Crush, but it didn't turn out to be that. There are some of my last year tomatoes that have self-seeded. Green Zebra, which is still very green. It has not turned yellow yet, so the fruit is not ripening yet. I don't know what could be the cause of that. I personally think it is the soil. I'm working on it, and I'm pretty sure next year it's gonna produce a lot better. My kale plants, I found quite a few caterpillars on them. Took them off, so hopefully they will bounce back. I've got one green pepper here on this plant. It's not great, but at least I've got one. This is an eggplant, which was quite late coming out. When I seeded, it was quite slow, and as you know, we're in end of September, and now it's producing a flower head. So hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 aubergines this year, and if it do have few more flowers and look promising, I'll move it into conservatory and leave it there. What I've done this year, I've planted some beans in the same pots, and what I'm gonna do towards the end of the year now, as I've mentioned in my video, that I'm gonna as I've mentioned in my video, that beans and peas, they take nitrogen from the atmosphere, from the air, and deposit it into the pots. Well, into the ground, in this case, in the pots. So what I'm gonna, when they finish flowering and finish producing, we do not pull the roots out, we just cut the stems and leave the roots to decompose in the soil, and all the nitrogen that is attached to the roots get deposited in the soil, which makes your soil even more healthier and more productive. So this is what I've done this year. I've put some of them in the pots for the same reason, that they're gonna produce more nitrogen in them and make the soil richer for next year.